Some pretty incredible news coming out in the past 24 hours as a municipal water authority was just hit by an Iranian-backed cyber group, and they have confirmed that they are responsible for this particular hit. Now, also articles coming out in the past 24 hours, Senator Cotton is saying that massive retaliation by the United States against Iran is needed to stop these hits against the U.S., our assets, our troops. And also this comes, as I've let you know in the past couple of weeks, that we've heard from the FBI, that the U.S. officials, they're holding their breath for Iranian cyber attacks against the United States. And now we have just seen this come to fruition in the past 24 hours. Now, I'm going to be sharing with you the latest on this, get you caught up on everything. And as you guys know, all these articles are cited in the description. This coming out in the past 24 hours, confirming this attack against a municipal water agency in the U.S. by an Iranian cyber group. And let me know, first of all, before I dive in, if you can hear me and see me okay. I see we've got 615 people on live with me. Can you see me and hear me? Yes, I'm seeing Show is saying yes. Anybody else just want to verify everything looks good? Yes, I'm seeing yeses. Okay, great. And do me a favor before I dive into the information. As I mentioned, this is all cited. Smash the like button for me if you appreciate the updates. Hit subscribe to stay up to date. It's totally free. Why not? I'll keep you up to speed on everything going on. And if you want to support the channel, you can become a member. There is a join button. You can click the join button and all of these articles will pop up in your YouTube feed. But if not, no worries. As you guys know, I cite all of them in the description. These are linked down below, coming out in the past 24 hours. And again, we had heard warnings from the FBI that there could be hits against our infrastructure systems. And now we're hearing that there is confirmation that an Iranian-backed group, they have claimed what has taken place. And that is that there was a hack against a water municipal agency for drinking water, but they have shut things down so that way this will not impact anybody at this time. This happened in the state of Pennsylvania. And as I mentioned, we're hearing that this is all over the U.S. Now, let's go ahead here and get you caught up on this and let me know your thoughts on this. Man, like this just coming out. And as I heard, I shared with you that they're saying we should retaliate. Put a 1 if you think that we should retaliate against Iran for this, as this member of Congress, Senator Cotton, is saying. Or 2, do you think, no, we need to keep this low key because as we're hearing, the Biden administration is saying they don't want to amp up the pressure. They don't want to, cause things to explode and get out of hand. Let me know your thoughts. But they're saying that we were just hit. And some people are saying this is enough. Our troops have been attacked over 60 times. They have sleeper cell groups here in the United States planning infrastructural attacks and now implementing them. And they're saying it's time that we retaliate. We can't just sit back and be bullied. Other people are saying, no, that if we go too far, we could cause World War III to unfold. I am seeing a lot of ones coming out. People are saying, no, we need to retaliate for what was just done. And as I mentioned, this all coming out in the past 24 hours. So again, do me a favor, 1,711 people in the room. Can I get that up? Half of the room, if you appreciate the live updates, if you could smash the like button for me. Can we get 800 people to hit the like button? Can I get 250 more people to smash the like button for me that haven't already, that appreciate the updates? And again, if you want to stay up to date, please hit the subscribe button. It's totally free. Why not? I'll let you know everything that's going on. And as I mentioned, this just in the past 24 hours. Let me get you caught up on the latest. So, Municipal Water Authority of Al-Quipa hacked by an Iranian-backed cyber group. Now it says the Municipal Water Authority of Al-Quipa said on yesterday, that one of their booster stations had been taken down by an Iranian-backed cyber group. Matthew Motz, the chairman of the board of directors for the Municipal Water Authority of Al-Quipa, confirmed to the news station that there was a cyber group known as the Cyber Avengers that took control of one of their stations, and alarms went off as soon as this occurred. And I'm looking at here some screens and some video footage of what unfolded. And it says Motz added that the station, located on the outskirts of town, monitors and regulates pressure for the Raccoon and Potter townships, and stressed that there is no known risk to the drinking water or the supply water at this time. So they managed to stop this. The machine that was hacked used a system called Unitronics, which Motz says is a software or has components that were Israeli owned. So they actually specifically attacked a system that was created, that was Israeli-owned as well. So not only an attack on the U.S., but also signifying an attack on Israel too. The system has since been disabled. So as I mentioned, they shut this down so that way there's no potential issues to the water for this particular area. Members of the Pennsylvania State Police were called to the booster stations on Saturday to begin a criminal investigation. Now, in a statement on Sunday, Congressman Chris DeLuzio said that he is monitoring the situation. This coming out 7 hours ago. And here's his statement. It was released on Facebook. I am closely monitoring this cyber attack on the Municipal Water Authority of Aquippa. My office is in touch with leadership, which reports that there has been no loss of water service for folks in the area. Federal officials are assisting this investigation, and I remain ready to help with federal agencies. Attacks on our critical infrastructure like water are unacceptable. And again, we've heard infrastructural attacks against water, our electrical grids, and our airports was the warning from the FBI. And here we're seeing an infrastructural attack against water here in the U.S. I intend to push for a full investigation here and accountability for these attackers. And I will continue the important bipartisan work on the House Armed Services Cyber, Information Technologies and Innovation, or the CITI subcommittee to shore up America's defenses. Cyber Avengers, they claim that they have taken responsibility for several attacks worldwide, including 10 water treatment stations in Israel as well on October 30th, according to their X page. So they are not hiding it. They're saying this was us, and they are hitting the U.S. in our infrastructure systems. However, no harm has been done. They managed to shut it down, making sure that there's no issues to the system. So, man, some pretty intense, incredible stuff. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, you guys. Before we take a look here at a second at the response from Senator Cotton coming out in the past 24 hours about massive retaliation against Iran that is needed for them constantly hitting U.S. assets. I saw all those ones, people saying that we need to retaliate. I see Ryder Storm saying stop immediately. Somebody saying, do your research. You can't trust the government or what they say. And yeah, I totally believe it. But I also believe that at this time that we are potentially looking at a lot of attacks coming. We've heard warnings about it. Why would the FBI send out these warnings if they've known for all this time and suddenly they're vocalizing it? It makes me feel like because they're aware of the fact that we're pretty much at a place where these are probably going to happen. They think that it's just simply going to unfold. I'm seeing some people saying to go after Iran. Somebody saying, thank you for the update. You are welcome, Danis. Riders of the Storm saying, we are not cowards. Somebody is saying that this is Biden's fault. Scotland is with you all, says Brian. Examples need to be made. And a lot of people are saying that. We've heard several officials, military defense officials saying that the strategy that Biden is currently using, that they are just going to keep hitting and they're going to keep increasing these hits. And some are saying we need to retaliate at a higher level to let them know that you cannot mess with us anymore. But some people are saying that if we do that, it's too dangerous, that if we do that, it could cause things to escalate and could lead to World War III. Somebody's saying it's on CBS News right now. Yes, like I mentioned, this came out in the past 24 hours. They're saying this is an infrastructural attack, and it is being claimed by a cyber group that is from Iran. Now, let me go ahead and share with you this coming out from Senator Cotton saying massive retaliation against Iran is needed to end these attacks. It says Senator Tom Cotton said the Biden administration needs to be tougher on Iran and that a massive retaliation is needed to end these hits on U.S. assets. Since Joe Biden took office, Iran has attacked American positions in the Middle East. I think now over 150 times, he said on Fox News Sunday today. So this actually came out today. They're saying we need to retaliate. The Republican senator added that the United States has only hit back a few times and not at targets that he would order not at targets he would order were he commander in chief. Okay, a couple of typos there in the article. The Senate Armed Services and Senate Intelligence Committee member said that he would suggest targeting Iranians operating in Iraq and Syria. So he's saying, why are we hitting empty facilities like we've been hitting empty storage facilities we need to actually hit Iranian operating targets in Iraq and Syria. I would also send a clear message to Iran. If these attacks do not stop immediately, then we will begin to threaten their assets as well, said Cotton, referencing President Ronald Reagan, who sank half of Iran's navy for attacking a U.S. Navy ship. Wow. Let me know your thoughts on that. The senator believes that President Biden wants to go out of his way to avoid Iranian casualties and does not have escalation dominance over a group that is causing chaos in the U.S. regime like Iran. Meanwhile, Representative Jake Achencloss, a Democrat from Massachusetts, said later in the program that the Biden administration is tough on Iran. Wow. Let me know your thoughts on this. Do you feel like Biden is being tough on Iran or no? If you think that he's being tough on Iran, put a 3. If you think he is not being tough enough, put a 4. I'd like to see your thoughts in the comments. I saw that when I was asked about retaliation, a lot of people put those 1s saying we need to retaliate. And yeah, I'm seeing a lot of 4s. People are saying, no, he is not being tough. And they disagree with this Democratic representative that he is not being tough on Iran right now at all. And all I see are 4s. I see a 3 in there. Let's see. They have rolled out almost 50 new sets of sanctions that have helped lead to almost 50% inflation in the Iranian economy. So they're saying they're actually hitting the economy. Iran is desperate right now, he said. So he is saying they're being tough on an economic response to this. He added that the thing that Iran fears more than military action is economic action. Wow. Let me know your thoughts on that. Is political isolation through the Abraham Accords, a declaration signed by Israel and several Arab nations beginning 3 years ago. This landmark agreement normalized diplomatic relations between Israel and the United Arab Emirates and Bahrain. Then later, a renewal in ties with Morocco. The Abraham Accords are a game changer in the Middle East, providing new opportunities for direct flights, people-to-people exchanges, business partnerships, and the government agreement that have all led to investments and growth in the area, said the American Jewish Committee website states. Now, if we were to follow the Republican Party's warpath in the Middle East, where we would end up with is yet another failed forever war in that region, said this Democratic representative, Achencloss, who served in 2012 in Afghanistan. So he's saying, let's hit their economy. Let's not physically attack them. He's saying, let's not get too aggressive because it's going to lead us down a never-ending war path, were his exact words. Now, let me know your thoughts. Do you agree with this? Should we disrupt their economy, or should we actually do like Senator Cotton said and retaliate? And let me know your thoughts again. 1 for retaliation, physical retaliation, or 2 for no, let's not physically retaliate, but let's maybe hit them economically. Somebody's saying the video went down. Did the video go down or am I still live? Please let me know if I am still live. Just want to check. I still see comments. I see people coming in saying 1s and 2s. Somebody's saying you're here, you're live. Okay, great. For the individual that said that it went down, I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe check your connection. Somebody's saying be smart. Somebody's saying your video is still good. Okay, excellent. So yeah, let me know your thoughts, you guys. But this is just coming out in the past 24 hours that actually we were hit in Pennsylvania. Municipal Water Authority was taken down by an Iranian-backed cyber group, and they managed to take that system down, stop it. They're saying there's no threat at this time, but they were hit, and it's the Cyber Avengers, and they have claimed it. They said it was them. And now we're hearing that a massive retaliation should be done by the U.S. We need to send a message to Iran. Some members of Congress are saying that this is not okay, but other members of Congress are saying, no, we need to just hit their economy, not do physical attacks. And again, all of this coming, as we had heard warnings in just the past month from the FBI. They said the cyber targeting of American interests and critical infrastructure that we already see conducted by Iran and non-state actors alike, we can expect to get worse as this conflict expands. This is a direct quote from FBI Director Christopher Wray. He said this in the month of November. Now, I shared with you that he said this back in October. coming out again and saying it in November. And I shared with you the video footage as he gave these warnings, and now we're starting to see them come to fruition. Let me know your thoughts. Somebody asking if he can be trusted. Well, the information he's given so far makes you wonder, why are they telling us this? Why are they giving us this information? Makes me think because they know something is coming, that it's already beyond the point of potentially being stopped. And I've heard some people saying, who are the true actors that are involved in here that would be doing this? Well, either way, I think that we need to be aware of what's taking place and that this potentially could be coming. So that way we can make sure that we are keeping ourselves and our families in a safe situation. So regardless of what unfolds, I'll be sure to share with you the information so that way you guys know exactly what's taking place. And do me a quick favor. I see we've got 1,211 people on. Do me a favor, smash the like button if you appreciate the updates, if you haven't done so already. We've already got 1,144 likes. If you have not hit the like button yet, if you could do so, all it does is spread this out further, helps it reach more people. Can we get 1,200 likes? If we can get the same amount of likes as people in the room, that would be amazing. And also, too, as I mentioned, if you want to stay up to date, it's totally free. Just hit the subscribe button. I cite all my sources, so you guys will be able to see this. You just click on my links, and you can go check out these articles of what's going on. And I'll keep you up to speed on all this because this just came out in the past 24 hours about this hit coming in, and we had heard warnings of this from the FBI. Let's see here. Somebody saying, please stop with the likes, says Judy. I just need to remind people because people do forget, and it does help. It does help spread things out. So just a reminder, if you could do that, it would just help me out for just a second. Somebody saying, hit the share, guys. Yes, especially if you guys know anybody in the Pennsylvania area. And we've heard these warnings nationwide. It could happen to various cities. We're hearing that they're expecting this to happen to a lot of different places. Watch the water systems, the electrical grids, the airports. Somebody's saying share this. Yes, please share it out. Let people know what's going on so that way nobody's caught off guard. People know what's taking place. And again, my family and I, every time I'm going to the grocery store right now, we are stacking up on water. Someone's saying we need to retaliate against their systems. That's a possibility. As I just saw there, I shared with you that Senator Cotton had mentioned that when they had attacked one of our ships back before, we took out half of their naval fleet. Maybe we need to send a message like that. Some people are concerned that if we do that, it could spark World War III. So they're saying we just need to be very careful and cautious about exactly what it is that we're doing, how we respond. We need to be strategic. But at the same time, it's very hard to see people here at home in our nation having their water systems tampered with and not retaliate. Somebody said, I'll be praying for the families in Pennsylvania. Yes, if you're a praying individual, please pray. Please pray for Pennsylvania and pray for all of our nation right now because who knows who's next. And thank goodness they managed to stop them, shut this down, stop them from controlling or doing anything funny to the water. But what if they didn't? And who else is coming up next? What other groups are out there? They're going to be trying to, hit another water group, another water municipal agency here. It's here, World War III. We are just not sticking up for ourselves, says Tina Fredericks. Tina, I've heard a lot of people say this, that it's already started. Even though we have not officially announced it, we're basically in World War III at this time, that it's happening undercover, cyber attacks, all of these things taking place. And people are saying it's just going to escalate and continue on. Now, we will see. Somebody's asking if I heard about the attack in Dublin. Yes, I've heard that there have been several things going on. In addition to that, we've gotten word that there has been a temporary ceasefire for a couple days as Hamas is releasing some of the hostages. They've been coming out. Wanted to share that with you guys as well. So some of those are being released. And I think we just received word today that there actually was an American hostage that was released. A lot of people were wondering why it was that out of the first two groups that went out, there were no Americans that went out. Some said that it was Iran sending a message to the U.S. saying, we're not releasing your people, kind of sticking it to us. But now they're saying one was released and several being released now over the past couple of days. They are here living among us, pretending to be our friends, says Susan. Yes, Susan, that is exactly what we've been hearing from the FBI, to be on the lookout for these, they said, sleeper cells. And I shared with you the list of cities that we've heard are on the watch list. But again, keep in mind, that is merely the ones that they know of. There are so many more they're saying that could be out there to keep an eye on. Brian said, your outfit looks very professional. Thank you, Brian. This is what I wore to church today. And then we were just out all day with friends, spending time together, fellowshipping, eating dinner, eating ice cream, having treats and stuff, just enjoying each other's time together. Then I got home, hopped onto the news, and I saw this, and I just thought, wow, we need to share this because this is the infrastructural attacks that we had heard warnings of from the FBI, and it is exactly what they said. This is a hit on a water system. But again, luckily, no major issues coming through. Let's see here. Somebody said we need Donald J. Trump. Wow. You know, I've heard a lot of people saying that if Trump was in there, we would not be having these issues. Let me know your thoughts. Put a 5 if you would vote for Trump and you think that he would handle this so much better than Biden. Put a 6 if you would say, no, Biden's doing great, and actually let's keep Biden in there because he's going to do better than Trump. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'm seeing 5s. I'm seeing Trump 2024, 5s, 5s, 5s. I'm seeing a 7. I don't know what that 7 is. I'm seeing some 6s. I see some 6s. Some people saying Biden. A lot of 5s for Trump. People are saying that Trump would have handled this a whole lot better. And I actually shared with you some of the defense specialists for the nation saying, you know what? None of this actually did happen with Trump. They said that it did not happen because there was a mutual respect with some of the other foreign nations. They were not willing to try some of this stuff and test him. And now it's coming to fruition with Biden's administration. And a lot of people are saying that the responses that are coming out from Joe Biden with the attacks that are coming, they're kind of weak. They're saying that they don't like it, and that the message we're sending is that we're not going to hit back. But now they're saying that it is time. Members of Congress like Senator Cotton saying that it's time not only for retaliation, but massive retaliation. We need to send a message back that you cannot mess with America like this, mess with our people, mess with our water systems, mess with our troops. It is not okay. So yeah. So we will see you guys. I will keep you up to date on everything unfolding. But you guys, that is the latest. Thank you so much for joining me. Somebody's saying individuals that need to be deported. Yes, actually, if you missed it, check out the video I did on that. As Trump said, that would be day one, the first thing he would do. He said, anybody that is here illegally, they're going to kick you out of the nation. Anybody that is here legally, but is a sympathizer with Hamas and all the stuff going on over there, you're out of here as well. That is, he's saying day one, what they're going to do. Also rebuild the wall, put in things to make America safe again. He said to keep our security as a top priority, to take care of our people here. He released a plan. I shared it with you, released an assortment of different things that he said he would do if he comes into office. And we will see, because at the same time, we're still kind of waiting for some sort of plan to be given by the Biden administration to keep America safe. But I'll keep you guys up to date on everything. Somebody said, please keep us posted. I will keep you posted on everything. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you have a blessed evening, and I'll catch you in the next video. Take care. God bless. This is Steve.